The madness of March is just beginning in the college basketball world, and while most NCAA basketball tournaments are yet to begin, we have some NAIA champions to crown. And Mayville State Comets with their angry astronomical mascot right here seek back-to-back women's tournament titles, and this year up against the Dakota State Trojans. MSU seeking back-to-back wins over Dakota State for the first time since 2019, but the NSAA regular season champs are on the ropes early. Trojans pick off the pass. Bria Wassman, the big arc to Savannah Walsdorf, that layup good. 18-8 DSU leads, but the Comets are making a comeback. Down 2 now. Taylor Dean gets this tough pass to an open Jordan Zrust. She banks in the layup and the foul. MSU their first lead of the game, and they'll hold a 1-point advantage at halftime. Fast forward the fourth quarter, MSU down a point, shot block, faked me out. Jess Mertens, Mackenzie Hughes, she makes it. Mayville State by 1 with 26.5 to go. Last shot of the game. Comets up by 5. McMackin's, Vincent's 3 up and good, but it won't matter. Mayville State is your 2024 NSAA tournament champions in a thriller.